Hi Salem South Lyon patrons, it's Jean from the library with another Homestead at Home video. Because we've all been cooking so much more during the stay-at-home time, I thought it might be helpful for you to be able to make an apron from materials at home so that you could protect your clothing during this busy cooking time. So let's gather our supplies and get started. First, you'll need a dish towel, just a standard dish towel from your kitchen drawer. I took this one out of my kitchen drawer. It's 14 by 24 inches, which is a good size. Then you're going to need something to make your ties for the ribbon, or for the apron, excuse me. Twill tape, which is a woven cotton tape, works just fine. Ribbon works well. Ribbon of any width or pattern, that's all fine. And if you don't have any of those, you could take a piece of fabric or cloth and cut a 2.5-inch strip. And then you're going to fold the raw edges into the middle, and then you're going to fold it again, and then you're going to stitch this down so that all the raw edges are finished and collected inside. You'll need scissors, you'll need pins, and you'll need a needle and thread. If you don't have this type of pin, a safety pin would work, staples would work, or Scotch or masking tape would work. If you have a sewing machine, you could stitch this on the machine, but it's not necessary. To stitch it on, you're going to need needle and thread. What I have done is I've threaded the needle, and then I brought it down so both the ends are at the bottom, and then I tied a knot. If you are sewing with it this way, it doesn't unthread as easily, and particularly if you're working with helping a child to do this project, that will be much better for them. They won't get frustrated by pulling the needle off all the time. To sew it on, you're just going to take the needle and thread. This is from the back side going forward because you want the knot to be on the back side. You push it in, and you just sew in and out around. I've used red thread so you can see. Just in and out, secure it. Once you've got most of it secure or part of it secure, you can remove the pin so it's not in your way. And you're just going to sew all the way around in a square. If you had a child doing this project, you could have them, instead of working all the way around, if that was too difficult for them, you could have them just make a big X from corner to corner, and that would hold it secure enough that, would be sufficient. Once you have completed sewing it around, you're going to make a knot, so kind of make a loop with the thread and push the needle through it, and then hold it down like that to make the knot. You can make a couple knots and then pull it through and take your scissors and clip. That's all there is to it. You would do both sides, and then we'll move on to the next step. Now that the necktie is complete, the neck strap, you can put the apron around your neck and then measure where your waist falls and you would like your ties to go that will tie around the back. So I'm going to hold with my finger and then mark it with a pin on one side. So I've marked it, and there's my pin. So then take it off of your neck and take your ruler and measure from the pin to the top of the towel is about 9 inches for me. Again, somebody who's taller may need it adjusted one way or another, whether you're taller or shorter. You will then take your ties, whatever you've decided to use as your waist ties. I cut mine about 25 inches long, and I again used the twill tape. You're going to repeat the process with folding that 1/2 inch down and then down again. And you're going to find where you've marked your the proper spot with your pin again, just like you did the last time, and then pin it on. Then measure 9 inches from the top for me, whatever your measurement was, to here, and then mark again with a pin. Take your second tie that you have cut to the appropriate length, like I say mine was 25. Fold in your ends again. And find your marking. And pin it. And get your needle in thread, again doubled up and knotted at the bottom. And begin sewing it on. And there you go, an apron to keep your clothing clean while you're doing all that extra cooking during this time we're all staying at home to stay safe. Have a great day. Bye.